What is good, guys? Welcome back to another video. In today's video we'll be speaking about 10 of the biggest summer transfers from this past transfer window. So we're gonna rank the top 10 summer signings from this summer. So let's get straight into it. Number 10, we have Crescencio Somerville. He was the player of the season last year, played very well at Leeds, so of course West Ham saw that and swooped in for him. So far he has not started any games, but they gotta give him a bit more time as he is a new signing and he has only played around 2 matches, which I believe were off the bench. And how would I describe him? I would probably describe him as a very quick winger, good at beating his man on the wing, and I think this is a very good signing for West Ham to add into their team. Just to recall his amazing season in the championship, he played 46 games, scored 20 goals and assisted 9. That's pretty impressive. He's gonna have to adapt to the Premier League once again as he is returning, but with a different team. In my opinion, he will come out good for West Ham. Now in number 9, I went for Federico Chiesa. This is a very good signing for Liverpool. I probably put him there as he did not perform too well last season. In recent years, it's not been too good. I think the reason that they signed him is just in case Salah decides to leave, and he is also a great player to have within the rotation, and he is also incredibly good player at taking on players on the wing. He has electric pace, which is something that Liverpool love for their wingers. It is realistically a win-win situation for both Liverpool and Chiesa. He can honestly play anywhere up top from CF left wing and right wing, it does not matter, and he was signed for only 13 million. That's an absolute bargain for someone of his quality. Now in number 8, I went for Jadon Sancho. This is quite a solid signing for Sancho, even though Chelsea have not been too good recently. They haven't made many signings. Sancho said that he has always been a Chelsea fan when he was younger, and he was a big fan of Lampard and Drogba when they played, so I think this is a solid signing for Chelsea. Sancho could also play on either wing or even in the central position, so like a cam position, left wing or right wing. And he showed how good he is at Dortmund last season when he went on loan, and he was back at Man United, which didn't go too well for him this start of the season so far, but at Dortmund he was a very key player for them, dribbling past players many times. I just don't get why Ten Hag won't play him, because we have seen many times he is very good, but maybe he is best used where he is allowed to kind of have like that free roam kind of style, so like he did a bit in Dortmund. So his move to Chelsea was only a loan deal, so let's see how he does. In number 7, we have Joao Felix. Felix has made a permanent transfer back to Chelsea. Last time he was here was 2 seasons ago, I believe, for just a few months, as he was on loan from Atletico Madrid. I believe this is a decent signing for Chelsea. They've got their hands on a very good player who is amazing technically with the ball, and I think the best position for him would be probably in the cam role, because the way he just drops into space between the midfield and defense is very key, and at the same time he could score and assist while also creating many chances. So at Barca last season he was not really the best if we base it off the stats, but in La Liga he played 30 matches, scored 7 and assisted 3, which was not the best, but it's more than stats for me. Even though like he did not get as many goals or assists, I think he does make a big impact on the pitch. So he also scored in Chelsea's second game of the season against Wolves, so good start for him. I still think he's a player with loads of potential, just hasn't had the chance to show it. In number 6, we have a Joshua Zirkzee. I believe this is a great signing for United. I mean, we all know how United have not been that good in recent times, but Having Xerxes join the club is great as he drops in to receive the ball at times, and that really helps as a defender, because as a defender sometimes the defender gets stuck to him, so he follows him right into the middle and it opens up space for the wingers to run inside, or CMs or cams. And he has said that he likes to be a skillful player and he enjoys doing that. So he started off at Bayern, was given a bit of game time but not enough for him, so then he made the move to Bologna, which was a good move for him. And last season he and Bologna finished in the top 4 and they secured Champions League football, and he played a key role, getting 11 goals and 4 assists. Now this season he has already scored on his debut, but that's the only goal he has scored so far in the Premier League, and United have got themselves a very solid player on their hands here. Now in number 5 we have Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto has joined Chelsea from Wolves. I think this is a pretty solid signing for Chelsea. They have made many signings this summer, although I believe Pedro Neto is quite a good signing for Chelsea, as when he was at Wolves he was kind of their, like you could say, star player, especially if you looked at that team, and he has many great qualities in his team with pace, dribbling. His movement is quite good as well, and he could play on either left or right wing in the attack, so very good player on either wings. And he made a small cameo off the bench for Chelsea against Wolves. He assisted Joao Felix in his goal, and I think he will eventually start probably over Mudryk, because Mudryk has not been too good this season. He has not started it well, and I'm actually quite excited to see how he does in this Chelsea squad, and he should fit quite well into this team. Now in number 4 I went with Matthijs de Ligt. This has been a very good signing for United. They really needed a young center back who also has quite a bit of experience, and De Ligt is a great player, as we all know from his Ajax days. That Ajax team was absolutely special. De Ligt is someone who has played in quite a few leagues. I think he has played in the Eredivisie Bundesliga, and now he is in the Premier League, so I think he'll do such a good job in the center back position for this United side. De Ligt is a center back who is quite comfortable with the ball at his feet, but of course he is a defender with a huge stature. That guy is massive, even though he's like 6'2", but very good in the air as well with those duels. And I believe he is now 25 years old, so is around his prime years right now. So at Ajax we know he was absolutely phenomenal, one of the key players in that squad. And at Bayern he did get quite a bit of game time, but I feel like he was not a starter as much as he was at Ajax, and I believe now at Manchester United he will become a very good center back and fit in that team quite well. Hopefully Ten Hag brings out the best of him, as they both worked together when that Ajax team was doing absolutely bits. Absolutely incredible performances from them. In number 3 we went for Mazraoui. He has been a very good signing as well for United. I believe they needed someone like this at United, someone who is comfortable with playing both left back and right back, and he has already played at the left back position at Manchester United. So Mazraoui was absolutely incredible in his first United game. In that game, I believe he was the best player on the pitch. Very good both defensively and offensively. Another former player that worked with Ten Hag at Ajax, and Mazraoui, after leaving Ajax, he went to Bayern like his teammate De Ligt, and he made a very good decision moving to Manchester United. In my opinion, I think he did. I believe here at United he is ready and he will get game time. At Bayern he did not get much game time. I think probably he was competing with Fonzie and Kimmich, so those players are very good, so he probably did not get in ahead of them. So hopefully Mazraoui could do well at Manchester United, and I think he will do quite well. Hopefully he solidifies a spot in that team very soon. And then number 2, we have Amadou Onana. Now this is such a good signing for Aston Villa. Is a very good player to get into that Villa team. As we saw, Douglas Luiz, he left to Juventus, so obviously Villa had to get a replacement, and they went and got Onana from Everton, and honestly he is a very good replacement, solid player. I think he might be one of the standouts from the summer signings this season, and he's quite a young player at 23 years of age. I thought he was like hitting 26 or 27, but he stands at 6'5". Damn, that guy is a absolute giant, and he has started the season quite well as a new signing at Villa. Onana has played 3 matches with Aston Villa and has scored 2 goals already, which is better than some strikers in the league. And overall, very good signing for Villa, and I think he will be very good for them. Now in the number 1 spot, I went with Dominic Solanke. This man made the move from Bournemouth, where they got their best points tally forever in the Premier League, so that was a great achievement. But he made the move to Tottenham, and Tottenham saw him getting 19 goals last season, so they brought him in as Harry Kane left like 2 seasons ago or so they needed a replacement, and I think Dominic Solanke would be is a very good signing to bring in. He will probably produce, I think, around 15 to 20 goals this season, but unfortunately we did get the news that he is injured, so that might be a problem, as we might see him play maybe in a month or 2. I think Dominic Solanke, I remember back when he was at Liverpool, he did not get much game time as they had a lot of big star players, so he made the move to Bournemouth. Took him a few years to adjust into that team, but last season he had a absolutely incredible season, getting in the top 10 goal scorers in the Premier League. And I think qualities from him, he could hold up the play very well, as he has that height, but he could also run in behind, as I believe he is very quick as well, good with the feet, but with the ball at his feet. As I said, he could hold up the play very well, is quite tall as well, so he could win those aerial duels, he could win headers, score headers. I just think overall this is a very good signing for Tottenham, and I think they will get the best out of him, and hopefully Angie brings out the best out of him, because I want Solanke to be a very good striker. Even though I'm a Arsenal fan, I just want to see Solanke do quite well in the Premier League. So let me know what you guys think of this top 10 list of the summer signings this summer. Let me know your top 10 list in the comments down below, and I will check them out. Don't forget to drop a like, comment down below your top 10 list, and don't forget to subscribe as well, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.